Hey guys, this is Rahul and you're welcome to GoMahamaya.com, and in this beautiful tutorial we'll be learning how you can set up Microsoft email hosting with your current hosting account. First we are going to learn the payment option, how the billings work, and then we are going to learn the domain connection, then email setup, and then finally in the last we'll learn how we can migrate your cPanel emails to Outlook. So let's get started. Now you need to go to Google and search Microsoft email hosting, and you need to choose this first option. These are the ad, you should not click here, and you should choose this one, and here you find your plan, 290 user per month, and there's an option called trial. There's an option called compare plan. You should click on compare plan. Now if you compare the plans, you could be able to see the first plan, which is Exchange Online Plan 1, will get you around 290 rupees per month per user. Means for one email ID you need to pay 290 rupees. That is in dollar, which is almost around $4, and you're going to get 50 GB of email box. That's it. Apart from that, something extra you have, apart from that they have written something extra, you can read it here. For Exchange 2 you'll get 100 GB of data. For SMS, send SMS up to 150 MB in size. And if you're going for Microsoft 365 business standard, you need to pay 660 rupees, which is almost around $9 or $10. There's only difference for these three is, as for my use, is free one. I want the free one. You won't get a trial with these two versions. You'll get a trial with Microsoft 365 business standard. You can see trial for 1 month, but here there's no trial, so I'll click on the trial for now. But I'll request you to start from the Exchange Online one, like plan 1, then you can upgrade it to the any level in future if you want. So start with the lower plan, and then if you feel it like it's worth, go ahead and upgrade the plan. Okay, now I'll click on this one, try free for 1 month, and I'll choose free trial with Microsoft 365. Here I'll click on try 1 month free. Here I need to enter my personal email ID. I'll click on next, then click on setup account. You need to filter your phone number, business detail, and country. Here you can see I have added my name, phone number, company name Go Mahamaya, and we are 5 to 6 member team, but not everyone want email ID. So I'll click on next. They want me to verify number, so they are going to text me. I'll click on send verification. I'll click on verify number. You can convert it to your custom domain, but for now your email ID will be your business name dot on Microsoft.com. So I'll type gomahamaya dot on Microsoft.com is available now. I'll click on next. Now you need to write the name. This is our domain, and then we need to write the name. Let's say Rahul. My name is Rahul, and I want to create a password for it. Suggest a password. I'll make a backup of a password so that I can remember it later on. And my email ID will be this one. Just for the reference we should write down .com. Okay, and you should uncheck this option because they are going to spam you by sending tips and all these things, so you should not select this option, and this option you should never select that, and click on sign up. And now they're asking you to add a payment method so that they can bill you after 30 days. For 30 days is free. Here also you can see today 0 rupees, and then after you need to pay 660. That means approximately around $10 you need to pay for this one, for this plan, I guess. So I'll click on add a payment method. I am done with the filling all these details. I'll click on save. they want to charge you 2 rupees. So for that verification I need to pay 2 rupees. I'll click on submit. They took 2 rupees from me. I don't know they are going to return me that 2 rupees or not, but let's see in the future. You can claim the taxes, like for GST if you have GST number, or you need to add the PAN card. That is mandatory for the Indian currency. I don't know about the US. So I'm going to add my PAN card. I don't have GST number, so I'll click save. And once you're done with everything, you need to click on start a trial. They have given you a pricing for the annual, how much you need to pay. And now you need to click on get started. Our username is this one, so you can again make a note of it, this one, and the confirmation has been sent to my personal email ID. And then click on get started. You choose your account and now select mail calendar and select I'm new to this, because sometimes they might give you some extra thing in the future update. So for that you should select I'm new to this and click on submit. First option we get here is to set up an email with a custom domain. So I'll click here, use a domain you already own, or you can buy a domain. If you don't have domain, I'll send you a link in the description box. You can buy it. If you already have, you just click here to connect your domain. I'll click here because I have domain. Now for setting up email ID, we have 5 options: overview, add domains, set email address, connect email, finish. So you can go through these things, but I'll click on directly on continue. As of now my temporary domain is mumshiclumshi.com, but I already mentioned we are part of gomahamaya.com, so you must visit our website for learning more extra knowledge. And we entered our website domain name. This is the temporary domain. I'll click on, I just bought it for the tutorial purpose. I click on continue. Once you are on this page, you have to choose more option. You have two option. Either you can, if you're using Cloudflare, we are using Cloudflare, but I want to teach you via the verification record, because many people they don't have Cloudflare option and they don't use such options. So we are going to use a verification record via TXT record, and all these things we are going to use. So I'll click on continue, but this one is more easier and faster, trust me. But for you, I'm going to choose the longest method, traditional method. I'll click on continue. After selecting the add a verification record, click continue, and then scroll down, verify to this domain, that this domain belongs to me. I need to verify. We have 2 options for verification, TXT record or MX record. We'll use TXT record. Okay, so I'll go to my cPanel. Once you're logged in inside your cPanel, you need to scroll it down and you need to find DNS, manage DNS option. Like that option will be there. If you're using Google domains or some domains provider, like Google domains I'm using for my buying domains, inside Google domains you'll find DNS options. Inside DNS option, if you're using default name servers, if you're not choosing names, custom name servers, if you're choosing default name servers, then you can edit from this area. If you're using custom name servers, that means you're using Cloudflare or any third party CDN provider in between your domain. So for that, DNS management will be like this. So I'll teach you from Google domains itself how you can do this. Okay, if you'll click on the DNS, manage DNS also, you'll find the same thing like that. Okay, so you can manage it. So I'll first copy this value, and my domain is connected to the custom name servers of the Cloudflare. So I'll go to Cloudflare and click on add record, and here I have to select the file txt, and inside the txt I have to write down @ it's @ defined for mumshiclumshi, as they have already mentioned here, and the txt value should be this much, and we have to write down the txt value, this one. And third option, TTL is by default 3600, so you don't need to worry about that, and make sure TTL should be auto, and click save. And now we'll go to this option and we'll click on verify. Now bingo, our website verification is done now, and we are on the second step, set your new email address. And now Your current email address is this, rahul@gomahamaya.onmicrosoft.com, but we need to change it to rahul@mumshiklamshi.com. So update and sign out, we have to click here. And now you need to log into the same email account, Microsoft account, and there you need to sign in with your email ID, rahul@mumshiklamshi.com. As already mentioned, we are a part of Go Mahamaya team, so you must visit our domains in order to support our work. Click on next. You need to enter the password. So I've already mentioned you, we need to create a password, we need to store that password. So this is our password. I just saved that and I'll click on open that. And now we have passed that stage, set email address, and now we are on the different option. How do you want to connect your domain? So here you have options. If you are using Cloudflare, you can directly sign in with the Cloudflare and Microsoft will set up everything for you. You don't need to worry about the DNS records. But I'm here to teach you. So I'll choose the option which is difficult. So I'll click on more option. Instead of this one, I'll choose add own DNS. We'll add manual DNS and we'll learn it how to configure manually. Because this is like process for me, it's easy. I want you to people learn it. So go ahead, click add own DNS. If you're using Cloudflare, trust me, you should use this one. Don't mess all these things. For teaching purpose only I'm doing, because so many people they're not using Cloudflare, for them I'm teaching. So I'll choose this one and I'll click continue. Now connect your domain to email. Go to the domain host, they're saying Cloudflare or whatever at DNS management. We need to add MX record for domain, and here is the documentation. So instead of documentation, I already opened it and I don't think so it's much written in the documentation, so we'll directly go ahead with that. So priority value will be 0. First we need to update the MX record, so I'll go to the DNS management option. I told you can use inside your domain provider or inside your cPanel. As I told you, I'm using custom name servers for the Cloudflare, that's why I'm using this one. You should use inside your cPanel. So I'll click on add record, and here I need MX record. So I'll choose MX record, and the first value for the MX record and this one @ so I have to write @ is for Mumshiklamshi. I already mentioned you, our main website is gomahamaya.com. This is just only for the tutorial purpose, so you should not visit this domain. You should copy this value and you should paste here. This is the mail server, okay, and this should be auto TTL, and the priority we have to mention it as 0. Okay, TTL 1 hour is there, do it 1 hour, okay, because they want their best configuration, so do what they are saying, and then you have to click save. Number 1 part is done. Next, add the CNAME record to the user. So I'll go back again, I'll go to add record, I'll go to CNAMEs, and there inside CNAMEs I'll choose a host name this one, and for point to address value this one, target value, and TLL should be 1 hour, and TLL they have set it to auto and I'm unable to change it, so I'll leave it like that itself. I'll keep it safe. You can this one also, I guess Cloudflare do their work perfectly, so you can do this one also, like for auto also you can keep it for this one. See MX record also, I'm sure, I guess, but as they have told you, so you should be doing that. Okay, leave. We'll go to third options, TXT record, to help prevent spams. So I'll copy this one. We have to use @ for TXT record. For TXT we have to find TXT, and @ we have to use, and we have to use TXT value as this one, content value, and TLL they want us to be I'll go ahead with the auto itself because they want 1 hour, but I'll go ahead with the auto one. I guess this is the perfect configuration, like whatever they are saying. This one auto is like best one. If you're using Cloudflare, go ahead with the auto. If anything mistakes happen, we'll try to change it, but I don't think so that any mistakes is going to happen. I'll click connect email. So now they're checking your DNS records whether you have done it perfectly or not. Yeah, you are all set to use email. I'll click on done, and now once you click on finish, you'll get redirected to the same point again. So you don't need to continue this one. You're already done with adding your domains and creating email ID. So you need to go to this option, app launcher, or you need to log into portal.office.com. This login you have to do. You have to click on Outlook, and now you can see all your emails is inside outlook.office.com/mail. This will be your next email address where you're going to check. It's not gmail.com, it's not yahoo mail.yahoo.com, it will be outlook.office.com. So this will be your destination where you can check your email. Now for managing your user account, you need to go to users and then active users. You can see here everything. If you click on this, you will get a pop-up here. You can manage the license and you can manage the payment option. Everything you can manage from this section. You can manage license, device, payment, and all the things you can manage from here. You can reset password. Everything will be manageable from this option. You can delete the user, you can add more user if you want to. Like that you can continue. You can change the password from this option, reset a password. Now we'll learn how to migrate your old email from your old cPanel to outlook.com. So we'll go to admin.microsoft.admin portal/home. Okay, once you are inside the admin panel, you need to click here and you need to choose setup option, and then we have to click on the migration. And next, for the migration we have various options. We want email migration, so I'll click on this and then click on get started, and here you have options. Then you need to click on import my email, and then here you have to choose from where you want to import. Is Gmail, Outlook, Hotmail, Yahoo, or any other options, or you want to upload a PST file. I want to choose other email sources such as cPanel. Now you need IMPS, email address, password, port, and security. What kind of security it requires for the migration. So I'll go to my cPanel, and once you are log in inside your cPanel, you need to move on to emails account. Okay, you just click here. Now you can see some of my email IDs here. So I want to migrate rahul@mumsiclumshy.com. So I'll click on the options. I'll click on account setup, and you need this values for migration. Okay, I need IMAP server name. So for that IMAP is this one. Okay, and it's a enter this address, and port number we need next one. Port number for SSL is 993. I'll enter this one. I'll choose SSL. Next we have to choose the email ID, and email ID is this one. Okay, and we need to enter the password. For that I'll generate one password for this one. Generate. Okay, save. I just generated the password and click on save. Now you can see savings email settings. Kindly keep a patience and wait for them to complete the process. And now you'll redirect it to this option. select the user to start migrating email messages. I'll select the source, and now you need to enter the password of the email ID which was there in your cPanel. Okay, and then click on start migration. Connection successful was there here. You just need to check whether the connection is successful or not. They'll start the migration, and you need to keep a patience depending upon the size of your email hosting account. It might take from 10 minutes till 1 hour. It's all depend upon the size of the email. Last time when I migrated for my client for one email box, it took me around 1 hour. Now you can see your migration is in process. You can navigate away in meantime if the migration slow down your network bandwidth. So you can be on this page or you can leave the page. There's no problem at all. Just you need to wait for like sometimes unless they migrate your email boxes. And here you'll see a syncing. They'll tell you a successful message you will get when the migration is done. So keep a patience, no matter they took 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour. Just keep a patience. They'll give you a successful message once syncing started. Now you can see your migration completed successfully. Make sure to stop the connection. So for that you need to select this one and click on stop migration. Are you sure you want to stop? Click yes. And now syncing is stopped, and now you are able to use all the emails which was there in your cPanel can be used without any kinds of errors. You will not lose any kinds of data. So I hope you find this video useful. If you did, give thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more further updates. Thank you.